I would share one practical tip that would be situationally aware. So when traveling, attempt to blend in where possible. Plan transportation in advance before traveling. Avoid walking alone at night, especially in unfamiliar areas, and stay connected with others, family members, friends, and trust your instinct. That would be, for me, the being situationally aware. As you know, like traveling to destinations with heightened safety concerns for women, travelers may face unwanted attention. There can be catcalling, stalking, physical harassment, and we can sometimes misinterpret some friendly gestures, like smiling or engaging in small talk. So there are some regions in the world where it can be challenging due to local laws or cultural and religious practices. These can restrict what women can wear or how they can behave in public. You don't even need to go as far as North Africa or Middle East for this. So in my day-to-day life in Mexico City, I do wear differently when I use public transportation than when I take a taxi or an Uber. There is like these small things that you can do to improve your safety and avoid these situations of possible harm. That's about it. So what can we do to reduce these risks? It's essential to research local customs and also be mindful of cultural norms around social interactions.
There is a question from our YouTube. How big is a risk is kidnapping for ransom? And maybe that's best for Eeva to talk about. Is that still a risk you're seeing happening in the world?
Yes, it's a risk depending on the region. So region or country, there are different sort of risks. I would say kidnapping risk, it's still higher in some parts of Central America, South America, some countries in Africa as well. We've seen an increase in kidnappings for ransom or for political reasons or for other reasons, for example, in Mozambique lately. Yeah, so it's a risk depending on the destination. Yeah, and there are these sort of very short-term kidnappings that do happen in many countries in Latin America, for example. So you might be taking cash from an ATM machine and then you are kidnapped, or you're kidnapped to take the money and give the money away immediately. So that is something that is actually more common than a longer-term kidnapping for ransom.
There's a question on carrying copies of all of your documents, including visas and passports. This is in our luggage and on our person. Is that a good idea?
I would say yes. So we do recommend people to have copies of their important documents with them. And actually, in some countries, you are needed to carry ID on yourself all the time. So in those cases, maybe you can use a copy that you carry with you. You have an electronic copy on your phone as well, to be able to show any authorities that might ask for an ID.